everyone, and welcome to Walkers in August Yoga. Today's flow is focusing on the throat chakra. The chakras moving up from the base of the spine include the root, the sacrum, solar plexus, heart, then the throat, which we're focusing on today, the third eye, and crown. The throat, you can gently place your hands along your throat or gently along the collarbone, stretching out to your shoulders. This whole region is about self-expression, expressing what's inside of you, expressing self. Associated with the color blue, a light, clear blue, translucent like fresh water. In today's flow, physically, we will be opening the collarbone, gently rolling the shoulders back like a light heart opener, focusing on that spreading wide of the chest, and gently opening the throat up to the sky for that clear expression. A lot of our hand gestures will be in the cactus posture with fingers spread wide, heart open, elbows to the side. Let's begin with our breath. Coming into a seat, gently shifting weight back and forth, butterflying the knees, spreading out the ankles slightly, and dropping into your practice. Your eyes are welcome to remain closed. They can also be staring a couple feet out in front of you with a soft peripheral gaze. A mudra for the throat chakra, threading the fingers together, palms toward the sky, thumbs come together, creating that basket with your fingers opening up, thumbs together, elbows softly out to the sky. Let's take 5 deep breaths together, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Drawing the breath in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Continuing to breathe and listening for that sound like the ocean waves. Tuning into the flow of your breath, listening for even inhale, even exhale. We'll tune into the breath throughout our physical practice today. Connecting our mind and our body energetically, mentally, and physically. Beginning with a short visual meditation, allowing yourself to be soft and lifted up. Imagining that you're on a boat sailing over the water, the crystal clear water, waves glistening, white foam, shades of blue. Diving into the water, following that anchor down to the depths of the sea, we find stillness, quiet, and calm. Swimming back up to the surface, we find the waves, the white foam, and the boat. Diving up and down throughout the water is like coming in and out of our thoughts. We can dive down and find that calm, and suddenly a thought brings us back up to the surface. We dive down, finding stillness, and something grabs our attention, bringing us up. Knowing that it's perfectly fine to dive up and down like this, almost like a dolphin, in and out of the waves. Knowing that life draws us up and down, in and out. And what we can remember in this movement is that that stillness and calmness below the waves is always there and available to us. No judgment or comparison, simply knowing that there is calm within your mind, like that clear blue ocean. Gently waking up now, tuning back into the breath like ocean waves, in and out, in and out. Focusing on your intention. How do you express self? Maybe that's through writing, meditating, walking, talking with a close friend, through your art or your work. Imagine yourself expressing yourself in its truest form. What would that look like? Finding some clarity in there, a still moment. Wrapping our mind and our heart around it. Together, let's sweep arms up overhead. Big inhale, gaining length in the spine. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Thumb into sternum, each finger touching its opposite, creating a little pocket of air. Elbows soft. Lifting the chest, tucking the chin. Beautiful. Always an invitation to Om. Inhale. Releasing out. We'll be seated for a moment. You can move from side to side, bend and straighten those legs. And let's come into our wrists. Moving the fists in circles in both directions, checking in with how your wrists are feeling today. Clicks are okay, but we don't want to feel any pain. Let's open and close the palms for sunbursts for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Bringing hands together, we'll open and close into cactus arms. Inhale, open up. Cactus arms or goal posts. Elbows can be a little lower than the shoulders. We're looking for the chest to be forward, chin tucked. Fingers spread wide like those sunbursts. Inhale, open, shoulders come back. Exhale, close, palms come together, maybe even the forearms touch. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, close, rounding down. Inhale, open up. Exhale, close. Inhale, open, chest comes forward. Exhale, close. Palms come together, arms straighten into a diving motion. Inhale, up, steeple. Exhale, dive down, rounding the spine. Inhale, open, chest lifts. Exhale, dive down. Let's do 2 more. You can steeple your fingers, bringing thumbs and forefingers together if you like. Inhale, open, rolling the shoulders back. Exhale, closing down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. 1 more. Inhale, up, reaching as high as you can. Rolling the shoulder blades back. Exhale, dive down, rounding the shoulders. Hands can come toward the mat. Tuck the chin. We'll come into some seated cat-cows here. Hands can be loosely on the shins. Let's do 3. Inhale, open, chest lifts. Throat opens. Exhale, close and round. Inhale, open, chest open, throat opens. Exhale, round. Inhale, chest up, gaze up. Exhale, rounding shoulders, tucking. Beautiful. Coming into a twist on each side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the side, gaze over the shoulder. Back to center. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist to the side, gaze over shoulder. Little rocking of the neck, side to side. All the way around if you like. A couple breaths here just for you. Repeating on one side what we do on the other. And finding that center. Final wrist movement. Palm forward, gently pulling back on the fingers. I hear a lot of feedback about how wrists can be sore after yoga. Checking in with our wrists before we put pressure on them is a great way to relieve that. Switch sides. Another way is throughout your practice, you can choose to go into your forearms instead of on the wrists. You can play around with different wrist positionings and also use a prop like a wrist wedge or putting a soft blanket underneath your mat. Nice. Shake out those wrists. Let's move into child's pose. Coming into our child's pose today, we're focusing on the length of spine. Knees down, toes can be tucked or untucked, arms long. You really want to find long arms. Forehead gently to the mat. Fingers spread wide like those sunbursts. Let's take 5 deep breaths here. Gently placing left ear toward the mat, gazing to the right, 2 deep breaths. Forehead comes through center, right ear toward the mat, gazing left, 2 deep breaths. Nice, coming back to center, stretching long. Keeping hands on the mat, let's move them toward the right. Getting a diagonal shape. Reaching arms long like something's just out of your grasp. Stretching to the sky. Big inhale. Exhale, relax, coming back through center. You can take a break on your forearms for a moment. Shifting weight left and right on your hips. To the left now, hands stay on the mat, reaching to that diagonal left. Gaining length. Big inhale. Exhale, coming back to center on our forearms for a moment, shifting weight forward and back. And we'll move into our all 4 cat-cow position. Shifting onto all 4s, wrists are generally below shoulders, knees below hips. Let's play around with some wrist postures. Fingers facing toward the sides of your mat, shifting weight to the left and to the right. You're in control of how far you go here. Coming back to that ocean sound of breath. Fingers can come toward the knees or anywhere in that spectrum, shifting weight forward and back. Checking in with that breath. Palms toward the sky, fingers in toward you. Weight shifts forward and back. And wrists can go anywhere in this spectrum, checking in with your own mobility. Maybe you have pain in one of your wrists. Knowing that you are your best teacher. I'm simply a guide. Coming on onto your fists, see how that feels. Knuckles down, maybe you have to adjust some rings, bracelets. How are those wrists feeling today? We'll exaggerate that cat-cow movement. Let's start with a couple standard cat-cows, palms down. Inhale, chest up for cow, gazing up. Exhale, tuck tail for cat, pressing down with your hands. Inhale, chest forward, cow, open throat. Exhale, tuck tail, cat, pressing down with your hands, opening the shoulders. Let's exaggerate that movement, tucking the toes, we gently lift the knees, making that angry cat rounded back, lifting the knees to a down dog. It can be a gentle down dog. Exhale, knees come down. Hips come down, exaggerating that cow movement into a gentle up dog. Big inhale. Exhale, rounded cat. Lift the knees to down dog. Inhale, knees come down, hips come down, up dog. Moving through at your own pace. Cat, down dog in an exhale. Inhale, knees down, chest lift, up dog. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, knees lift, hips lift, down dog. Inhale, knees down, hips down, up dog. Exhale, knees lift, hips lift for down dog. Inhale, knees down, hips down, up dog. Awesome. Finding that child's pose. Spine should be warmed up, wrists are warmed up. Checking in with that beautiful breath, your ocean waves. Coming back to that intention to express self. Let's inhale, coming up onto all fours. Exhale, release through your mouth. Tucking the toes, lifting into plank. Shifting toward our right, coming into side plank on the right. That bottom knee can be down, or you can lift that left leg. We're going to lower our hips down. Lower hips. Hips lift. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale, lower hips. Inhale, lift up. Nice. Coming back to your plank. You can come into a down dog. Reset. Plank shifting to the left side plank. Left knee can be lowered if you like. Or inhale that right leg up. Let's drop the hips. Nice and steady. Inhale up. One more. Exhale, drop the hips. Inhale up. Nice. Coming back to our plank, we'll lower down. Chaturanga, nice and slow. Elbows tucked in. Let's inhale, up dog. Exhale, down on belly. From the belly, let's try to press up to plank. You can do it, tuck toes. And let's go down to belly. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Love it. Walking the hands back to a yogi squat. Feet can widen just a little bit. Yogi or malasana squat. Shifting from side to side here. Hands in prayer. If you want to open those hips, you can use your elbows. Or if your hips are plenty open, lifting the chest, soft elbows. Ocean breath. Soft gaze. We'll find a twist to each side. Right elbow drops to the right, maybe even below that knee. Inhale, arms long, finding that wingspan, gazing up to the sky. Maybe a bind is possible behind your knee. Right arm reaches behind, left arm reaches behind. Maybe you can bind those hands. You can stay here in that twist. If you're feeling really secure, let's try a lift. Scooting that left foot toward the middle. Securing that bind, we're going to straighten the left leg and lift. You can do it. Use your breath. Inhale up like an elevator. Shaking happens. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, gently lower that down. Love it. Playing with the bind. Hands to the center, resetting the hips. Let's try that on the left side. Lifting chest, hands in prayer. Left elbow sinks down, maybe below that left knee. And all of these points are great stopping points. If this is where you are, perfect. You're in a nice deep squat with a twist, looking up to the left. Looking up to the right side. Let's open our arms, finding that wingspan. Maybe the bind happens behind your back, finding that hook in the fingers. No bind, no problem. Right foot scoots in if we're going for the lift. And then we'll straighten the right leg, using your breath to power up. Awesome. Lifting up, big inhale, proud chest. Exhale, come down. Playing with the bind. Hands in the center, shifting hips back and forth. Let's move hands forward along the mat and come into that down dog. Pedaling out the feet here for 5 breaths. Reset. Express self, throat chakra, checking in. Nodding head no. Nodding head yes. Big inhale. Exhale, tiptoeing feet forward, rounding the spine, that cat, angry cat round. Coming into our forward fold, bend in the knee, shoulders rolled back. No tension in the neck or shoulders. We'll tuck our chin and rise for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Grab that sip of water. Reset for our standing practice. Feet are hip distance apart. Toes splayed, knees soft. We'll incorporate our cactus arms here as we move through our sun salutations. Inhale, opening the cactus arms. Chest lifts, gaze to the sky. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening spine. Exhale, plant your hands. Step or jump back. Plank pose, lower down, chaturanga, elbows tucked in. Inhale, up dog, lifting chest. Tuck toes, exhale, down dog. We're here for 5 even, steady breaths. A time of recovery and stillness. Deep ocean. Big inhale. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening spine. Exhale, forward fold. Let's tuck our chin and gently rise up. Mountain pose with those cactus arms. Fingers spread wide, shoulders pinching behind you. Not pinching in pain, but coming together, like shoulder blades are kissing. And exhale, releasing hands down. Coming into our sun salutation B, feet are together, heels slightly apart. Inhale, lift the chest, cactus arms. Exhale, hands come down to the mat, bend your knees. Inhale, lifting up the top half of your body, chair pose. Exhale, hands come down. Jump back or step, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, lift chest. Tuck toes, exhale, down dog. Recentering for our warrior ones. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee into chest, shift weight forward, planting the right foot. Rising up to our warrior one. Hips and shoulders are square to the front of the mat, finding those cactus arms, fingers spread wide. Steady breath, steady gaze. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Right leg comes back as you lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, lifting chest. Tuck toes, exhale, down dog. Recentering, finding your breath. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, left knee into chest. Shift the weight forward, planting the left foot. Warrior one on the left side. Hips and shoulders square to the front. Cactus arms. If you like, you can gaze up to the sky, opening the throat. Another inhale, open. Exhale, close. Hands come down. Left leg comes back as you lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, lifting chest. Tuck toes, exhale, down dog. 5 breaths here. Even and steady. Option to drop knees, child's pose. Option to go onto forearms, dolphin pose. One more big inhale. Exhale, step or jump forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crown to the ground. Bringing our feet together. Sitting down in our chair pose, inhaling the arms up From here, let's go into a chair twist. Gentle tucking or untucking of the tailbone, finding that sweet spot for you. Hands in prayer, chest lifted. Twisting to the right, we hook our left elbow over our right knee, gazing up. Option to open the arms. Big inhale, exhale, center. Gazing left, right elbow hooks on the outside of the left leg. Option to open. Big inhale, exhale, center. Lifting the chest, coming up onto tiptoes, inhale. Exhale, sweeping the arms behind you. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, let it go. Awesome, shaking it out. A moment to yourself before some more movement. Steady breath. The color blue. Crystal clear water. We'll go into a ladder flow, moving through warriors 1, 2, and 3. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Warrior 1 on each side, then adding warrior 2, then warrior 3. A clear path. Let's begin. Inhale and exhale. Hands in prayer. Left foot steps back, bend in the right knee. Hips and shoulders square, cactus arms. Big inhale. Exhale, hands come down, vinyasa. Right foot comes back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Tuck toes, exhale, down dog. Inhale. Exhale, step or jump forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crown to the ground. Tuck your chin and gently rise. Hands in prayer. Right foot steps back. Warrior 1 on the left side. Finding that bend in the left knee, cactus arms, chest lift, gaze lift. Inhale. Exhale, arms come down. Left foot comes back as you lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, tuck toes, exhale, down dog. Inhale, drawing the breath. Exhale, let it go. Jump forward, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crown to the ground. Tuck your chin and gently rise. Beautiful. Those were our warrior 1s. Let's add on our warrior 2s. Hands in prayer, connecting with breath. Left foot steps back. Warrior 1 on the right side, opening arms to cactus. Inhale, lifting chest. Exhale, we open the hips. Open the arms in warrior 2. Bend in the right knee. Make sure you can see your toes. Pressing down and back with the knife edge of the left leg. Gazing over the middle finger of your right hand. Big inhale. Exhale, squaring off the hips. Hands come down, right foot comes back as you lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Tuck toes, exhale, down dog. Resetting the breath, preparing for the left side. Inhale, exhale, jump forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Tucking the chin, gently rise. If you ever feel dizzy, pausing and resetting. Steady breath. Hands in prayer, mountain pose. Right foot steps back, warrior 1 on the left side. Inhale, cactus arms, chest lifts. Exhale, warrior 2. Hips and shoulders are open to the long side of your mat. Arms in a T. Gazing to the middle finger of your left hand. Pressing down and back with the right foot. Big inhale. Exhale, squaring off the hips. Hands come down. Left leg comes back as you lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Tuck toes, exhale, down dog. 3 deep breaths. Big inhale. Exhale, jump forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Tuck your chin, gently rise, using your hands to guide you along your legs. Hands in prayer. Coming into our third rung of the ladder. Even breath, easy as 1, 2, 3, a clear path. Left foot steps back, coming into warrior 1 on the right side. Arms open in cactus. Inhale, lift chest. Exhale, open to that warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale, squaring off the hips. Right foot plants, hands in prayer. Diving forward, coming into warrior 3. Flexing and engaging the left foot. Arms open to that cactus shape. It's almost like we're skydiving. Big inhale, lift chest. Exhale, hands come down, left leg to the sky. Left toes touch down. Bring the right foot back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Tuck toes, exhale, down dog. You can do it. Even breathing. Ocean waves. Nodding your head. Hands press down and forward. Big inhale. Exhale, jump to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Tuck your chin, rising up. Mountain pose, hands in prayer. Last one. Left foot plants, right foot steps back. Warrior 1 on the left side, cactus the arms. Inhale, lift chest. Exhale, open warrior 2. Arms reach long. Big inhale, exhale, square the hips. Left foot plants, hands in prayer. Diving forward. Engaging the right leg and glute, flexing the foot. Squaring the hips. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale, hands come down, right leg to the sky. Right toes touch down behind you. Left foot comes back as you lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Tuck toes, exhale, down dog. Beautiful. 4 deep breaths here just for you. Option to go to child's pose or dolphin. Nice. We're going to settle down to our seated practice. Planting the left foot. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Hips can spill over toward the left. Maybe you flip your dog. Inhale. Exhale, back to your 3-legged dog. Right foot's to the sky. Fallen star. Exhale, right knee into your chest. Spilling toward the left side. Maybe left hand lifts up. Inhale up. Exhale, 3-legged dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee into chest. We're coming down to pigeon. Planting that right shin. Hips come down toward the mat, remembering that your hips are a bowl. Untucking those back toes. If you'd like to prop yourself up with a block or a pillow so your hips feel secure. No good or bad in pigeon, simply getting that stretch in the right hip. Let's inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower down. You can come onto forearms if that works for you, or even lower toward the mat. 5 breaths just for you. Another big inhale, filling up. Exhale, coming back onto forearms, gently lifting up. We have an option here to mermaid if you like. That would be lifting the left leg, foot to the sky, reaching back with your left hand. Maybe you have that hand to ankle grip, that's perfect. If you want to move forward, bending the left leg, seeing if the toes can find the pocket of the left elbow. Again, a great stopping point. Right arm can lift to the sky. Maybe you can find that bind where the right arm goes behind your head, creating a little pocket. Little pocket, your head should be able to swivel. Chest is lifted, gazing up. Left toes in the pocket of the left elbow. This is a little pigeon mermaid. You can use a strap to assist with the bind. Always no bind, no problem. Big inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, right hand comes down. Getting that good quad stretch in the left leg, and then gently letting that go. Let's transition out of our pigeon, getting the weight off of the right hip, and doing our 90-90 hips to either side, leaning back on our hands. Almost like we're foam rolling the ground. Coming back toward that idea of a pigeon, but not diving down. Left toes tuck under, we lift the right leg, moving that knee in a circle, bending and straightening. Gentle, the hip has just been folded down. Gently coming back to that down dog. Finding a little spring in your heels, walk the dog, and then we'll repeat that on the left side. Right foot plants, inhale, left leg up. Maybe the hips spill open, flipping the dog. Left arm can lift, inhale up. Exhale, coming back to that three-legged dog, left leg to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, left knee in toward the chest and threading the needle to the right, fallen star. Right arm can lift, inhale up. Exhale, coming back to that three-legged dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee into chest, spilling to our pigeon. Left leg plants, right leg is long, right toes untucked, situating the bowl of your hips. Taking moments here, maybe a block or pillow underneath your left sit bone. When you feel secure, inhale the chest up. Exhale, spilling forward, maybe to forearms or folded on the mat. 5 breaths just for you. Big inhale. Exhale, tucking the chin, gently lifting up. And we'll try our mermaid on the other side. Making a right foot footprint on the sky. Reaching back with your right hand, allowing the hips to spill over. This is a great place to be. You can use a strap to find that grip on your ankle. If it's accessible, the right toes can come into the pocket of the right elbow. Again, a great place to be. Shifting your hips. Your hips are not stuck in cement, allowing them to be natural and find the spacing they need. Inhale, left arm up. Good place to be. If you'd like, finding that grip. Head can swivel underneath that left elbow. Facing in the direction of forward, energetically lifting the chest, gazing to the sky, pigeon mermaid. What a fun idea. We're getting a heart opener, quad stretch, pigeon deep hip stretch. Gazing up to the sky, big inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down to the mat, getting a nice quad stretch on the right side. Right leg lowers. Rolling out of our pigeon, opening so that knees can come to the sky. Hands are behind us, rolling side to side. Taking up some space here. Listening for the sound of your ocean breath. Coming back to a soft pigeon, hands come down. Tuck the right toes, lifting that left leg. Moments to bend and straighten, roll the hip. coming back to that down dog. Big inhale. Exhale to plank, lower down, chaturanga. On our bellies, let's come into Sphinx posture. Fingers spread wide like sunbursts, chest comes forward. 5 steady breaths. Pulling the hands back as you push your chest forward. You should feel this all the way down to your belly. Even breath. Big inhale, lifting chest. Exhale, lower down. Bringing your hands into cactus arms, fingers spread wide. We're going to lift the chest, keeping those cactus arms. Inhale up, exhale down. Let's do 2 more. Inhale up, lifting the chest. Exhale down. Inhale up, legs engaged, shoulders behind you. Exhale down. Beautiful. A moment here to pause on your belly. Cheek to mat. Flip sides, cheek to mat. Noticing if you can feel your belly breath against the mat. Legs long, pitter-patter feet. Hands come to the chest, elbows back. Inhale, lifting the chest, coming up to our up dog. Tuck toes, exhale, down dog. We'll jump through to our seat, jumping toward hands, then sitting down. Sip of water. Rounding out our practice, coming into staff pose. Knees slightly bent, toes to the sky. Inhale that chest up. Exhale, shoulder blades roll behind you. Hands on the mat. 5 steady breaths. Inhale, exhale, release. Hands down on the mat, fingers can be in toward you. We'll lift the hips, coming into reverse plank. Gaze can go up and back, 5 even breaths, strong legs, you can do it. Inhale, lift up, exhale, lower down. Gentle with the neck, tucking chin. Bending the knees enough so you can reach toward your toes. Grabbing the toes with our peace fingers and thumb. Pulling back on our feet as we press forward with our chest, keeping that straight spine. Tuck chin, gaze between the feet. Listen for the ocean waves of your breath. Inhale, exhale, release the hands. Hands come behind you, coming into reverse tabletop. Feet plant, lift the hips. Engage the glutes, gaze up and back if that's comfortable for your neck. Steady breathing, you can do this. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower the hips. Gentle with the neck, chin comes down last. Bringing feet together out in front of you in our butterfly. Inhale, arms up, exhale, hands come down. Folding over and even rounding that spine. This is like our cat back. Gazing at your feet. You can close your eyes if you like. Imagining again that blue water, crystal clear. The waves on top, the stillness below. We move in and out of that movement and stillness throughout our day. No judgment, simply movement. Knowing that both exist. Inhale, fill the belly and chest. Exhale, sigh. Inhale, tuck your chin, rising up. Bringing the knees in together, close. Coming into a soft boat pose. You can hold behind your legs, straightening the legs to parallel to the ground or lifted. Chest forward, shoulders back. If you'd like, arms can straighten. Low boat. Arms over the head. Lifting up to boat. Let's lower once more. Arms over the head. Boat pose. Grab those toes. You can bend your knees. We'll get to do a fun rock. We'll take a couple rocks from rolling back. And see if you can land in boat pose. Let's do a couple more. Rolling back. Land in boat. Roll back. Land in that boat. Nice. One more roll back. This time rolling through, boat, and land on the ground. That's some fun. Allowing ourselves to slow down now. We're gently going to drop back supine. Drawing knees into chest, gently rocking from side to side, and even moving those knees in a circle. To the right and to the left. Paying attention to your lower back. And what parts of your lower back are touching the mat as you move your knees. When you're ready, hug those knees in. Knees coming in toward your elbows. Shoulders release down. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, release, feet down. A little cat-cow of that lower spine until you find a neutral spine on the mat. Doesn't have to be suction cupped or cemented down. Just energetically down on the mat. Feet are down. Hands come down beside you. We'll lift up into two bridges. You can choose what kind of bridges you like, and I'll cue two different forms. The first one will be treating our spine like an S. We tuck our tail, lift to lower spine, middle spine, upper spine. Shoulders can roll beneath you, hands can clasp if you like. Feet are planted down. If you want more lift, you can come up onto tiptoes, even bringing those feet in, but making sure you can swallow or speak. That open channel for breath. Lifting the hips, big inhale. Exhale, unraveling the arms, lowering down upper spine, middle spine, lower spine. Let's hug those knees in. Shaking it out again. Checking in with your throat. Can you swallow? Can you breathe? Can you speak? Feet come down again. Our second bridge will treat the spine like one flat piece and engaging our glutes. Engage your glutes, lift up all at once. Hands can press down with feet or option to bind the hands beneath you. Roll the shoulder blades under. If you like the tiptoes, you can come up to tiptoes again and even lift one leg at a time. Finding a little play here. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, and rolling the shoulders lower down. Hug knees into chest, and then lift the legs up. Pausing here for a moment, arms and legs are lifted up, adjusting your lower spine. Arms and legs are basically straight, stacked on top of one another. Not too much effort, simply floating. We'll come into happy baby, hands toward feet. Legs can be as wide as you like. What feels good after that pigeon fold? Rocking from side to side, 5 breaths here. Big inhale. Exhale, feet come down toward the mat. We'll move into a fish pose, our final pose before Shavasana. hands down on the mat, shifting weight up. Hands pressed down on our forearms. If it feels okay, you can place hands underneath your seat, rolling the shoulder blades behind you, lifting that chest up. If it feels okay, neck looks up and back, the crown of your head coming toward the mat. You might need to take out your hair. You can also place a block or a pillow beneath you. You want to feel supported. Chest is open, throat open, shoulders rolled back, legs long. 5 breaths. You're welcome to close your eyes. Throat open, heart open, legs long, root, sacrum, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and crown. Gently release the head, and then unroll those shoulders from beneath you. Any adjustments you'd like to make before Shavasana? Legs long, arms by your side. Always an option to take your rest on your side or belly, or knees up to the sky. However, you need to feel a little bit more comfortable. Check in with that lower back. Tune into your breathing. Listen to the sound of your breath like ocean waves in and out, up and down. And then gazing to the horizon in your mind, allowing those waves to become quiet, letting go of any control you had over your breath, letting yourself be in the stillness of the moment, coming into your Shavasana. Hands to the sky, like you're holding on to nothing. Swallow, releasing the tongue off the roof of your mouth. Open and close the jaw. Make a funny face, and then softness in the face. No need to smile. Simply letting yourself be. Neck long, shoulders gently tucked under, chest open, belly soft, expanding with breath, and releasing breath. Hips adjusted so you feel settled, glutes relaxed, legs long, feet soft. Imagining a beautiful blue light, the sky, the reflection of water, a stone. Allowing yourself to be as you are in this very moment and expressing that self within. Clear blue stillness and light. Bring gentle movement to your fingers and toes like they're moving through water. Open and close the jaw, scrunch the face. Place hands on heart. Open up the arms to those cactus arms once again on the ground. Big inhale. exhale, gently roll to one side, resting in a fetal posture. Deciding if there's anything you'd like to leave behind you today. Any notion of hiding your true self, any obstruction in your path. And with clarity, pressing yourself up to a seat. Finding that mudra again, the hand positioning, threading our fingers, creating that soft basket to the sky, and thumbs together in your lap. Neck long, eyes closed. Noticing how you feel different after an hour of yoga practice. A shift energetically, physically, and spiritually. Come back to your intention, the idea to express self. Threading your fingers together, inhale, arms up as a steeple. Exhale, palms into heart center. Soft gaze. Always an invitation to Om. Inhale. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. May all of your obstacles be removed. Namaste.